Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a semifinal contest between the three-time defending College Hockey South champions, the Tampa Spartans, and the Tennessee Ice Falls. My name is Charlie Sarafian, joined by producer Spencer Thompson, sideline reporter Kate Aitchison, and Sawyer Stacy. Sawyer, I gotta say, this might be the most excited I've been for a hockey game all season.
Yeah, I'm extremely pumped here in Athens, Georgia. So many storylines going on here. Returning champs, of course, Tampa coming here to defend their title, and Tennessee in their first ever D1 playoff here in Athens. This is going to be a great game. This has been hyped up to be a great game, and I'm 100% confident this will follow up on being a great game.
A lot of great games there, Sawyer. It should be a fun one. Again, Athens, Georgia in the Akins Ford Arena. What a treat. We are set to play some College Hockey South hockey. The fans are firing. The players are excited. It's hockey time in Athens, Georgia. Face-off won by the Tampa Spartans. Pulled back there by number 14 for Tampa. Looking to reset here. Puck being brought up, retracted. William Fortescue for Tampa, making his way up the ice. Danny Griffin gets one in there, now followed up by number 21, Cole Valise. A shot on goal early. Lincoln Simons being tested right off the rip. That had some heat on it. Danny Griffin really let that one fly. Looking for another one. It's going to be covered up by Simons. So Cole Valise, the best player for Tampa, excuse me, not the best player, but best leader in assists. Really good at spreading the wealth, testing out Lincoln Simons very early on in this game.
Yeah, Tampa does a really great job of spreading out their offensive firepower on different lines. Now that starting lineup there, it seemed like all of them were out there. William Fortescue, Cole Valise, Nicholas Fontaine, the points leader and goal leader, fourth in goals in the College Hockey South. And Danny Griffin yesterday almost had a hat trick, 2 goals and an assist. Fired one off there on Lincoln Simons and got a good look at it.
Puck's gonna go back towards Lincoln Simons. He'll brush that back for Getz. Getz looking to get this one. He's gonna be pinned up on the board. Spranklin's there to follow. A couple of Tampa players right in front trying to get that puck out of there, get a goal early on in this game. Spranklin's going to come out of the pack. Spranklin, one of those players selected the College Hockey South first team. What an honor. A lot of these players in these games as we narrow down to the final best teams. Henry Cohen gets it up to Mehring. Mehring behind the back pass to Cohen. Cohen shot. Wasn't able to find anything there. Tennessee will look to get in front. Cohen's going to try to find anybody in the middle. No one was there. Puck up on the boards. Couple of Tampa players in there. Tim O'Connell trying to poke it free, and he does. But the Volunteers are going to come back to get this one. It's Ani with it now. Looking to reset his offense to get something going. Puck to the blue line now. Felicki couldn't hold on to it. Intercepted by the Spartans. Ani will get it back, though, for Tennessee. Ani still has it. Looking for something, puck in the middle, out in front. No one was there in the middle to score. Kelly's gonna take a shot too, not there, the senior. Chris Kelly now for Tennessee will make his way back. We'll get an icing call.
Tennessee now starting to get more control of the puck, see more of their own offense in Tampa's zone. Tampa was a really dangerous team yesterday against Alabama with a 7-2 win, sending them to the 5th place game, but Alabama wasn't able to get their own win and secure 5th place for them, and unfortunately an early exit out of the playoffs, defeating Florida this morning 7-3, if I'm not mistaken. But Tampa still in it to win it here against Tennessee.
Puck over in Tampa's zone now. Tennessee desperately trying to find anything now. Now the Spartans will come away with it. Good defense played in the middle by the Volunteers. The Ice Falls, that's the name they go by in the College Hockey South. Jack Ani with it. Again, so good at setting up this offense and making sure everything is in check. Almost like a point guard out there for the Ice Falls. Up in front, shot. Oh, it wasn't there. Cohen had a good look at it. Wasn't able to really finish or get set. Looks like the pass came a little too fast. Hurlburt will get it up in front. Updike shot saved by Meyer. Now,
Kyle Meyer is in goal for Tampa. Different change, and that makes sense. Sebastian Fontana had a bit of a tough game yesterday, or he may argue differently. Maybe it was easy. We weren't down there on the ice against Alabama, but Sebastian Fontana is on the bench tonight for Tampa. Probably, if Tampa was able to get a win tonight, they'll have him ready for the championship game tomorrow, or the third place game if Tennessee comes out on top.
absolutely, so important to have a deep goalie room, especially in the College Hockey South. You'll see Tennessee boasts quite the goalie room. They've got good players in there like Ryan Farrell, Lincoln Simons getting the start tonight, a fan favorite Patrick Green, Alex Steinberg again. Such a good goalie room. So let's take a look at this replay here. A big hit up on the board. Ooh.
Bryce Cooper is the one who landed that one on Tampa. The enforcer for Tennessee, 43 minutes in the penalty box for Tennessee. Great defenseman, starter here tonight, and like I said, the enforcer.
Another one of those players on an all-honors team for the College Hockey South. Quite the big fella. I would not want to take a hit from him down there on the ice. Shot on goal. Oh, not able to really get on target there. It was number 12, Jake Staper for Tampa. Again, takes another shot at it. Why not? Take a shot. Why not? Lincoln Simons is going to cover that one up with his glove.
Lincoln Simons seems to be really dialed in here. Tennessee came out on the ice, screaming and hollering, really excited to be here, really excited to get started. This is their first game of the playoffs, so this will be kind of interesting to see if Tampa maybe has the upper hand by having played yesterday against Alabama, or if a fresher legs team like Tennessee will have the upper hand because they haven't played.
Maring will look to play a little defense here for the Ice Falls. Maring takes a shot there up on the boards. Nicholas Fontaine went right up on him and just pinned him. Now Cooper will come out of the pack with it. Ice Falls coming the other way. It's Isles, the leader in assists. Isles couldn't find Stober, was trying to find something. Isles back to Getz. Isles has it again. Just trying to get it out of there. He's being hassled by a couple of Spartans. Number 13, Braden Giederman, was able to just get in front of him. Puck going back to the Spartans now. They're looking to reset here. Here comes Tampa Bay. Lincoln Simons with it now. Gets it to Cohen. Cohen flicks it up, and watch out, pucks are flying everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and go to our sideline reporter. Kate, what do you got for us?
Ringside, and I was just walking around chatting with some fans in the audience, and I chatted with some Georgia players, some Tampa players, and all sorts of people because everyone traveled to this tournament except for the Georgia fans. The Tampa fans talked about how it was important for them to come, even though they do have the longest drive, to watch their team play, support their team, and show that in the South they do care about hockey. I talked to several Georgia fans that have been here all day, and they said they're just here happy to watch some hockey in their hometown rink. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Kate. Yeah, a lot of fans out here for all these teams in the College Hockey South. Again, it looks like the Georgia fans travel well because they only had to cross the street. Not much of a trip for them, but a lot of Tampa fans out here tonight, so it's good to see so much support in the College Hockey South. Puck over in Tampa zone. Tennessee looking to just get something going. 0-0 hockey game. Not many shots on goal, contradictory to what we've seen in some of these other games. Will Maring takes a shot at it. Wasn't able to find the back of the net. One ricochets now. Ani couldn't find anything. Looks like we'll get a delayed penalty here.
These are two definitely evenly matched teams. If we're looking at the head-to-head on the season, the series is currently tied, and right now we're seeing Tampa had the first game on October 26th, 5 goals to Tennessee's 4. That was a win for them, and then came back on Saturday for Tennessee to win, Tennessee 6, Tampa 5. So 2 very close games, each team getting 1 apiece. So like I said, these are 2 very evenly matched teams, and we've seen that already across yesterday's games. The score may say differently. Scores were a bit misleading on yesterday's games because they were very close, very hard fought, but some teams did start to run away, like Tampa and Alabama this morning. Tampa is currently on a 5 or 6 win streak, I believe, but the last 4 of their wins have all been against Alabama. So this is the first team Tampa has played in over 2 weeks.
Another wild shot, so I misspoke earlier, was no penalty. Both teams at full strength here. Tennessee, though, leading the charge, just trying to get something going. Rose is out there now. Watch out. He had that overtime winner against Georgia Tech last weekend. Tampa trying to defend here. Puck goes flying up in the air. It's going to skip back towards the net of Lincoln Simons, where it will be picked up by Cooper. Cooper looking to reset here. Tries to make a move. Gets past a barrage of Tampa defenders. Sanders is trying to hold on to it. It'll go up on the boards. It's stolen, though, by Tampa. Puck out in front, though. Missed pass. Recontrolled by Tampa. That could have been dangerous. Here come the Spartans the other way, looking for something. Puck intercepted in center ice. They get it back, though. The Spartans so good at scoring in bursts, kind of what we saw last night against the Tide as they look to do it here. Out in front, looking for something off the iron. Didn't really get anything there. The angle was not available. Another shot out in front, not able to finish. Alexander Moeller found the iron again. Another shot, and they score! Number 93 for Tampa, Colm Trainer, gets the party started here in Athens, and the Spartans get up on the board.
Yeah, a quick snapshot came the way for Colm Trailer. We'll see it here. A bit of traffic. Tennessee was trying to get it out, and it landed right in the hands of Colm Trainer. I don't even think he saw where he was shooting the puck. He was just taking the shot because why not? And came up gold for him. Top right post above Lincoln Simon's shoulder. Great shot, and Tampa takes the lead early here.
Colm Trainer, that was beautiful. Top right corner, again, kind of like you said, Sawyer. Grandma's top shelf where she hides the cookies. That's your go-to phrase.
Absolutely.
Able to sneak one in there. So the Spartans get up on the board just as I was talking about how they score in bursts. They get one early in this first period. So you got to be careful if you're Tennessee here. You do not want to let this game get away from you early. Shot out in front. Frazier had it. Wasn't really able to get the stick on it. Really well defended by the Spartans. Tennessee trying to respond here. Stick goes flying up in the air. Oh my goodness, almost looked like a boomerang. Not really sure what happened. We'll get a delayed penalty for sure. Talk about high sticking.
Absolutely. And it looks like Tennessee will be on the power play here. Interference on, we're still 13 of Tampa. Braden Giederman is heading to the box for a Tennessee power play. You know, if we look at Tennessee on the season and just kind of go through some of their past games, Tennessee has never really found themselves in the position that we're seeing now. They tend to have way more puck control, way more offensive control. And Tampa, as we saw last night, is very quick on offense, scoring goals very quick like we saw from Colm Trainer. So this will be interesting. If Tennessee can't seem to find their groove on offense, it might lead to a Tampa runaway early.
Tennessee leading the push. That stick went high up in the air. I was about to say, it's a plane, it's a bird. No, it's a stick. Cooper now just trying to look for something. Gets it over to Isles. Isles thinking about it in the middle now. Cohen couldn't hold on to it. Very well defended by Justin Evans. Didn't want anything to happen here. Tampa looking for a shorthanded goal. Luckily, Rose gets back there for the ice falls to stop anything from occurring. Rose to Cooper now. Waiting, very patient, gets it to Isles. Isles will lead the charge now. Volunteers trying to get the puck up the ice Again, this power play, a minute to go. Have to respond here if you're the Ice Falls. You cannot let this game get away from you. Gets now with it, thinking about it. Finds Isles. Isles to Getz. Gets a slap shot. Some traffic up in front. Not able to squeeze it through there. Getz is going to chase back. Tampa bench very happy with this power play so far. They've defended it very well. Approaching 30 seconds to go. Getz will bring this one up for the Ice Falls. James Getz now looking to make a move. Gets through. Stober will meet it on the other end. Gets pinned up on the boards right away. Tennessee out in front, a shot. Again, too much traffic up in the top. Looking for it. The Ice Falls trying to find a power play goal and get up on the board, tie this hockey game. Spartans up by 1. Looking for it in the middle. Again, very well defended. And now stolen by the Spartans. They're going to be at full strength now. Tampa coming the other way. Getting back there in time was Mitchell Spranklin. Mitchell Spranklin will get it to James Getz. Getz back to Spranklin. He loses it though. Ani with it now. Does a little pirouette spin move to get away from the defenders. Sanders tries to track it down now. Up in front, shot, a score! Number 90 for Tennessee.
91,
Matthew Pavic.
Beautiful setup there. I believe it was Sanders in the other end. Sent it over to Matthew Pavic. And Rocky Top is ringing here.
So a beautiful play for the Ice Falls. Just finished the power play. Matthew Pavic got right in front and scored right away. Wow, I mean, such a good opportunity for Matthew Pavic to get the Ice Falls tied up in this hockey game, and it actually came right as soon as the power play ended.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, you know, great penalty kill, not so great power play for Tennessee, but they got it done at even strength. I don't think they care how they get it done. It's a matter of if they can get it done, and they did.
Absolutely, as Kobe Bryant once said, job's never finished. Tampa trying to get back on top of this hockey game as they once were. Looking for it, back behind Lincoln Simon's net. Spartans hunting here. William McCann, pass was intended for number 44, Danny Griffin. He loses it though, and it's gonna go all the way back to Kyler Meyer. Picked up by William Fortescue. They get it now over to the blue line. Sanders, he'll lose it. Tampa intercepted in center ice. Here come the Spartans looking to get back up in this hockey game. Tied, just under a minute to go in the first period. Cooper really playing into that enforcer role, pinning up a Tampa Spartan up on the glass, just trying to get that puck out of there. No one has it. They finally come out of the pack with it. Rose gets it, flicks it up the ice. It's plucked out of thin air by Tyler Hagelberger. Cooper will get it to Rose. Rose over to Updike. Updike loses it, back to Rose. Control now by Tennessee. Updike had a little bit too much heat on it. William Hurlbert's trying to follow it. Frazier loses it. And now Tampa. Skating back, Combe Trainer, again, he had that goal earlier on in this first period to get things started, and we're gonna get a delayed penalty here. So we'll get 6-on-5 hockey until Tennessee touches the puck. Tampa gonna try to take advantage of this opportunity, and here comes the penalty. We'll get another interference call. It's the second of the game. Kind of rare you see those interference calls.
And it's going to be Dylan Updike heading to the box for Tennessee. This is a great opportunity for Tampa to respond back to the contested goal by Tennessee. So Tampa with a great opportunity here. Again, we're seeing their firepower. Nicholas Fontaine, William Fortescue, Michael Schmelzer all out on the ice right now, ready to get it going. Danny Griffin really had a day for himself yesterday. and looking to make another one for himself today.
Mitchell Spranklin, the face-off for Tennessee against Cole Valise. Tampa's going to win it. It's being hunted, though, by Sanders. Very aggressive on these power plays. Again, Tennessee, one of those teams, they'll be down a man, but they play like they're at full strength. I mean, Tennessee just so aggressive. You got to be careful, though, of Tampa. They're the same way, and I wouldn't be surprised if I see Tampa capitalize on an opportunity here on this power play. Here come the Spartans, shot out in front. No one has it. Lincoln Simons couldn't control a follow-up off the iron. Maring's going to try to follow that one now, just get it out of there. A good clear from Will Maring. Heads-up play for the sophomore.
Yeah, Tampa is currently running a 1.3 power play goal per game, which compared to Tennessee's 0.9 goals per game on the power play is pretty well. There's not a whole lot of variation between the two, but to get a power play goal, it's not an easy thing. So for Tampa here on the power play, it's crucial that they stick to their stat and get a goal here.
Tennessee will fire that one all the way up the ice once again. I think that was Chris Kelly. So far, a good power play. I mean, head coach Drew King, he's got to be happy about this so far. And hey, Drew King, College Hockey South Coach of the Year. An outstanding feat. Again, very stacked conference, very hard to win a lot of awards in this conference. So Drew King, he's done a great job so far this year, helping out the Tennessee Volunteers, gets his second in the College Hockey South and get that first round bye in the playoffs. Tampa, about 15 seconds left on this power play. The ice falls so far, a good job at trying to kill it. Following up for Tennessee, it's Jacob Primo. And Tennessee is going to be at full strength. Spartans still looking to push here. They've got numbers up in front. Almost ricochets off the knee of Jack Ani. That would have been very dangerous. So he almost kneed that one into his own goal. Alexander Moeller now gets it over to Jake Stapert. Stapert will pull around, back to Justin Evans. Evans, thinking about it, takes a shot out in front off the leg of Ani again. Lincoln Simons has to be wiping the sweat off his forehead after that. So many almost opportunities for the Spartans. Again, another shot, and it's going to be covered up by Lincoln Simons. So we're going to go ahead and go down to Kate by the players. Kate, what do you got for us?
I want to talk to y'all about the crowd just one more time here. I found it really interesting throughout this tournament. Each game, the crowd has gotten bigger and bigger and a little bit more, I would say, invested in the game. Verbally, it's loud, it's excited in here. Now, some of that has to do with which teams are here, the proximity like we just talked about. But as the competition goes on, other teams are coming in, sitting in, and watching their competition. I can count several teams locked in, some of them just enjoying the competition, but some of them preparing some game time for tomorrow. Thanks for getting it to me, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Kate. Yeah, again, so many fans in attendance. Definitely more people starting to come in the Akins Ford Arena as the games go on. I mean, I will say this morning it looked like it was dressed up as empty seat day. However, as the games get better, it looks like more people start to show up. And again, really just paying attention to this game and really invested. Cooper now trying to get it out there for Tennessee. A big hit up on the boards. Frazier and Cooper out in front. Spartans looking to score here. Can't get anything. Frazier will come out of the pack with it. Frazier, Isles, Ani now for Tennessee. Excuse me, Stober. Stober, a nice move, and we're going to get an offsides here. Man, you do not want to see those three coming your way if you're a goaltender. Isles, Frazier, and Stober.
Absolutely. A trio, if there ever was one. We've seen them hanging around. Talk about, you know, Kate was talking about watching the competition. They have been here. They were here all night last night, and they were here early this morning, just kind of watching what's going on, getting a vibe of what it's like here in Akins Arena and what the competition looks like, especially the game that they were here to watch last night was Alabama and Tampa, to see who they would be facing. and it turned out to be Tampa. So hopefully they got a couple notes for themselves.
A push here for the Spartans. It's interrupted by Will Maring. A rude interruption for the Spartans. Will Maring, who caused that again. He's had some really good heads-up plays. The stat sheet might not show it, but a player that does make an impact for this Tennessee team. Glove save over there in the corner by Kyle Meyer for Tampa. Mishandled. It'll be picked up by Ani. Back behind the zone. Escapes the defense. Takes this one up himself. He'll just flick it up. Spranklin will try to track it down on the other end, but Spartan will get there before. Ani will follow up with it. Back behind the net, looking for something. Body's out in front. No one was able to get an eye on the puck. It'll glide back smoothly towards Lincoln Simons, where we'll get an icing. So again, Sawyer, or as Kate was mentioning, so many players over who were playing earlier watching these games. I think I see the Tampa women's team over there behind the net of Lincoln Simons. If you look around, you're going to see a bunch of Georgia players too lurking around here. This is their home arena, so it makes sense. But again, that first seed Georgia team, so dangerous. It's going to be really exciting to see how they play later on tonight.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the Tampa women's team down here behind Lincoln Simons. Just secured themselves a spot in the championship game not even an hour ago.
What a show
South
they put on.
Carolina. It was a great game.
Really good game. Out in front, Tennessee looking for their second. Can't find anything. It's going to be flicked up, tracked down by the Ice Falls. Both these teams very evenly matched right now. It's a lot of back and forth hockey. The shots on goal reflect it. Tampa leading the way 7 to Tennessee's respective 4. As the first period winds down, approaching a minute and 30 to go. We'll get a delayed penalty there. It was Tyler Rose, I think. We got a little handsy. We'll see what they're going to call him for.
May have been an interference or a high sticking.
I thought it maybe could have been a hooking. He did get his stick up on there. Well, they're going to get him for a hold. So Tampa's going to go up on a power play. So Tyler Rose, he's going to go over there in the booth. And Tampa's going to get a power play. So we'll see if Tennessee can do the same thing they did earlier on that power play kill. So here comes Tampa Bay. A minute and 45 seconds on this power play. However, it looks like it'll spill over into the second period, approaching just a minute to go in this first period of play. Looked like he was trying to get a stick on it. It looks like he might have hit the wrong button there. Jake Stabert had a good look at it, but again, almost like he lagged out, really just couldn't hold on to it, and miscommunication. William Fortescue.
That's the third missed pass there for Tampa that has now led them to kill about 30 seconds.
And they're usually so good at tic-tac-toe passing.
Absolutely, especially in front of the slot. That's one of Tampa's #1 best plays they do is getting the pass to the slot and connecting almost every time. They've had great looks at it tonight. One goal off of that pass to the slot, and a couple of looks as well in front of Lincoln Simons that have come close, but Tennessee just had the right man there at the right time. But Tampa really, and I think Tennessee's starting to see some of that and get a hold of the puck when they see Tampa trying to set up those plays right in front of that, because of course that's where you want the puck, right on that one-on-one against the goalie, and they've done such a great job of it tonight.
Well, that's good. That's going to do it for the first period of play in the books. 1-1 hockey game in the College Hockey South playoffs. We're going to go to intermission here. We'll be back here for the second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Take a look at your screen. You'll see the College Hockey South playoff bracket. So the #1 Georgia Ice Dogs, they're taking off South Carolina later tonight in the game going on right now, Tennessee versus Tampa. So just looking at clinching scenarios and stuff, that very bottom bracket, you'll see Florida versus Alabama. They're playing, well, they played earlier. That was the 5th place game. Alabama took down Florida 7-3. So the winner of this game is going to go on to play the winner of South Carolina versus Georgia tomorrow in the championship. And then the loser of tonight will play the loser of the South Carolina-Georgia game for the 3rd place. Now, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but Sawyer, you want to elaborate a little more on that?
No, I think you cleared it up nice, Charlie. There's not much else to it. You know, we're down to the Final 4 here. Tennessee and Georgia, of course, getting the byes and getting in early, and
Absolutely.
so this is it for Tennessee. Their first game here at Athens in Akins Arena, Akins Ford Arena, and it could end up leading to a possible 3rd or 4th place finish for Tennessee. But of course, they're not hoping that will happen, and Tampa's not hoping that will happen, and they're willing to put up the fight, and that's what we've seen. It's 1-1 with 1 period down, 4 shots for Tennessee, 7 for Tampa. Really close game. Tennessee not taking as much of an offensive stride as we've seen looking at their regular season games. They're typically have a bit more pep in their step to get after the puck and have that puck control. But they're on the penalty kill now, and we know that they're an aggressive penalty kill team. And Tampa is really dangerous with an extra man. They're a very quick team, and it's kind of scary how accurate they are on some of these quicker snapshots and wrist shots in these really creative zones. Of course, you've seen Cole Tramer already get a goal from an unbelievable quick snapshot from the slot. And so their passing is really impeccable, and that's really dangerous for this Tennessee team if they can't lock down their defense.
Puck drop here in Athens, ready to go for the 2nd period. Tennessee, again, they're down a man for about 15 seconds. Tampa, a power play that flooded over into this 2nd period. Tyler Rose in the penalty box for the Volunteers. He'll be out in just a second. Vols at full strength. Tampa looking to make a push. Shot covered up by Lincoln Simons. So a good look at it was Danny Griffin. Took a shot testing Lincoln Simons early in the 2nd period, and so far Lincoln Simons has been pretty good. 7 saves, letting 1 slip by him. Again, that goal from Colm Trainer.
Yeah, it almost looked there like the puck might dribble out of Lincoln Simons' goal. Robert Seawagon of Tampa was there ready to push it through the legs if that did happen, but I think he ended up getting a hold of it.
Isles flicks that one up. It was intended for Kyle Stober. He wasn't able to get there on time, though. Now intercepted. It's Barry. A wild shot goes flying all the way up into the 3rd, 4th, almost 10th row. Skipped a couple numbers there. I think we got to be careful. We might want to invest in some shields. That could have hit us.
Yeah, I think somebody's actually going to go after it now. It's right there for the take, and anybody who wants it.
Anybody's game. I might take this headset off and go get that myself. I'd
Yeah,
love a
go
College
run
Hockey
after
South
it.
puck.
A Bryce Cooper original out of the out of the arena, out of the ice puck.
That's some
Get
valuable
him to sign it later.
valuable memorabilia. So looking at the shots on goal, I mean, so low. In the other games we saw earlier, just talking about the Florida-Alabama game, that was incredible. I mean, combined almost 90, pushing 100 shots on goal. Ridiculous. In the first period alone, I believe it was something like 25-18. So very different, more of a defensive stalemate in this game rather than what we've seen in these other games in the College Hockey South.
Well, and 2, when you're at the point and you're throwing the puck way out of the arena over the net, sometimes you're not going to get a shot on goal. Hate to say it, but that's what happens.
Shot out in front, opportunity. Tampa shot, and it's saved by Lincoln Simons. Lincoln Simons, an incredible save, sliding the cross to his right.
Yeah,
We're going to have to take another look at that.
That was unbelievable. At first, I thought it was a goal, and then it was waved off, but no, it was just a save from the start. We'll see here that number 29, Robert Seawagon, got a one-timer off on Lincoln Simons, but he was ready for it. He saw him coming. Great save from Lincoln Simons.
Yeah, he wasn't able to finish there. Now Tennessee, a couple of numbers. Out in front, Spranklin's shot goes right over the head of Meyer. For a second, it looks like Sprinklin going in there, and they do! Henry Cohen, the leading goal scorer for the Ice Falls, gets another, his 16th of the season. Ice Falls on top, Rocky Top playing in the background. Tennessee gets the lead. Take a look at that replay. Puck went up in front. We thought Tampa was going to be able to get it out of there. Spranklin finds Cohen right in the middle, and just like that, the Ice Falls get up on the board.
That was a beautiful wrap around goal, around the back of the net for Henry Cohen. He is an unbelievable goal scorer for Tennessee. Third in the league in goals right now for all of College Hockey South. Taking the lead here, making a statement here early in the second. He'll now have 17 on the season, one behind Ryan Bailey of Georgia, and quite a few behind John Riggins of South Carolina. Of course, those two going at it, the two star players, Georgia and South Carolina, going at it tonight later.
Tampa trying to respond now. Both these teams getting a chance at having a lead in this hockey game. I expect it to be pretty back and forth. These are very two evenly matched teams. Shots on goal nearly matching up. Tampa's 9 to Tennessee's 6. With it now is Tampa looking for something out in front of shot, and they score. So Tampa responds right away. A beautiful shot. It was set up perfectly. We're going to go ahead and take another look at that. Number 44, Danny Griffin, able to sneak it in there past Lincoln Simons. And Sawyer, I believe this is what you call a hockey game.
Absolutely. That was a crazy angle. I think Lincoln Simons thought he was going to send it up to his right at the top post, but Danny Griffin went to his left and got it on a really funky angle. Got it to go in. That was pretty impressive.
Just as I was saying, both teams had a chance at having a lead. That lead is shortly taken away from Tennessee as Danny Griffin, oh, he's so good at just finding an angle and getting the puck in there. Again, such a valuable asset to this Spartans team. Tennessee with the puck now, looking to get that lead they had just 20 seconds ago. Out in front, Barry was trying to find Tommy Carroll in the middle, the freshman. Carroll gets it now, takes a shot, ricochets off a Tampa defender, well defended by the Spartans right in front of their goaltender zone. Tampa coming the other way, out in front, no one was there to receive. It was well set up, and we'll get a Spartan flying into the net. Jake Staper thought they'll give you a goal if a player goes into the net, and they'll call him for an interference.
Not seeing anybody head to the, oh, it's a Tennessee player heading to the box.
So they're going to get Barry. So Barry, he's going to spend some time over there in the box.
Bryce Cooper.
Bryce Cooper, excuse me.
Heading to the box. I don't think we have a Barry.
Barry's on our D3 team. I apologize.
Little correction there. I think we're straightened out though. Bryce Cooper in the box for interference. Tampa on the power play.
So Danny Griffin, he was looking for his second goal of the game within 45 seconds. I mean, he really has a cannon on him.
Absolutely. I mean, 2 goals yesterday and an assist off of, and all of those coming from his sweet spot back at the blue line there. Really unbelievable positioning that he gets when he gets there back to the point. He just is able to make plays that I've never seen before in my hockey commentating career.
Well, a little bit of an exchange of information, if you will, behind the net of Lincoln Simons. Quickly stopped by the Stripes, not allowing anything to happen there. Tampa wins the faceoff. Looking to make it 3-2. 5-on-4 hockey right now. Tennessee, they're going to look again to try to kill this power play. Griffin takes a shot off the boards, wasn't on target. They'll look to reset. And now here come the Volunteers. We're going to get an opportunity. It's Stober, takes a shot, rebound opportunity, an incredible save from Kyle Meyer. He had Spranklin on the other side, decided to take it himself. A good shot, but a better save from Meyer. Now the Spartans, number 77, Michael Schmelzler. Couldn't find anything. Get back on the side, another shot. Wasn't able to find it. Nicholas Fontaine, again, the goal scorer. Now an opportunity, it's a breakaway. Here come the Volunteers. Shot, oh, he's robbed by Meyer. Spranklin gets robbed by Kyle Meyer. An incredible save. As the stick goes flying, Chris Kelly playing without a stick right now. Tennessee clears it again. It's gonna go back towards Kyle Meyer. A wild sequence of events as Meyer has put on the cape here in this second period and is playing phenomenal.
That was so interesting that Mitchell Spranklin didn't really get a great look on it, as it seems like another Tennessee player is going to head to the box.
Looks
or at
like
least
it's
Tampa's calling for it.
Tommy Carroll headed over to the box. Jack Awney headed over to the box. It's going to be called for holding. So another penalty. It's going to be 5-on-3 for about 15 seconds, 5-on-4 for about 2 minutes.
Tampa really trying to communicate now how they're going to move forward with this golden opportunity to take the lead here midway through the second.
Puck drop, Tampa wins it. Looking to get up in this hockey game. Wide open out in front, Lincoln Simons swallows it up. Good save from the goaltender. William Fortescue was trying to get one in there, get his Tampa Spartans up in this game. Simons read it well, though. We'll get a face-off again in Tennessee's zone. 9 seconds left to go in 5-on-3 hockey. Tennessee, so far, they've been very disciplined on these power plays defensively. See if they can hold on to it. Alexander Mueller, shot off the boards, doesn't get on target. Tampa looking for another one. William Fortescue thinking about it, gets it over. Mueller, shot saved again by Simons. Now we're at 5-on-4. Tennessee doing a good job holding on with only 3 men out there on the ice. Tampa will look to reset here. Puck brought up by William Fortescue. Gets it up over to Jake Staper. Staper, it's stolen though. Now a foot race for it over in Tampa's zone. Tommy Carroll, the very speedy freshman, gets to it, steals it. Tries to hold on to it. He's got 3 Spartans all over him, and now we'll get another delay penalty. It looks like it's going to be on number 7, Justin Evans.
Yeah, that'll be a boarding call, and rightfully so. Tommy Carroll went down, and Justin Evans gave him a little shove there. At the board, 4-on-4 for a minute and some change. You know, I've often said throughout the entire season that when fewer men are on the ice, things get more scrappy, things get more interesting. So right now with these 2 very aggressive teams, 2 very dialed-in teams, this next minute is going to be really interesting.
Face-off won by Tampa. Again, 4-on-4 hockey. Like Sawyer said, for a minute and some change. Now just under a minute. Isles trying to steal that one. Frazier's got it now up on the boards. Isles will retrieve, looking for somebody in the middle. Isles loses it though. A rare mistake from Tyler Isles, stolen by Danny Griffin. Again, Danny Griffin so good on the offensive and defensive side of things. Griffin will control this one for Tampa. Try to find somebody in the middle. Will be flicked up by Isles. Frazier tries to get there. Can't get there on time. Now taken by Nicholas Fontaine. Fontaine gets down below. Goes falling. Puck behind Lincoln Simon's zone. Fontaine hits the ice again, and now a penalty coming. Looks like they're going to get Will Maring.
Yeah, that's going to be a boarding call again. Seems like a lot of copycats out on the ice here for Tennessee and Tampa. They're like I said, I knew it was going to get scrappy, and we're seeing it get scrappy. And with what's on the line here for both Tampa and Tennessee, you know, this is Tennessee's first D1 playoff here in the College Hockey South. Got promoted from D2 last season, and Tampa, the returning champs, defending their title. It means so much to win this game here and go to the championship for both of these teams. So they're going to do whatever it takes.
So the freshman from Milwaukee, or excuse me, the sophomore from Milwaukee gets put in the penalty box with his buddy Jack Gawney. So again, we are at 4-on-3 hockey. Tampa with another power play opportunity. Coming down the ice at full speed, it's Nicholas Fontaine. Fontaine circling around. He's got William Fortescue. Now we're back to 4-on-4, so both teams almost at full strength. We'll be there in a second. We'll get an icing call. Head coach for the Tampa Spartans, Nick Kuzlik, visibly frustrated with his team. Might be a lack of hustle that he might have been upset about. I'm not sure.
William Fortescue was pointing out Henry Cohen there. I'm not quite sure what for, but he didn't like whatever he was doing. He was telling the refs, hey, get this guy for something. I don't know what for, but man, he was eyeing him down, giving him some words.
Shot goes flying right past the glove of Lincoln Simons. Griffin couldn't get it off. Now coming the other way. A shot on goal. It's saved by Meyer. Testing the goalkeeper. It was Spranklin. Why not? Cohen now in a foot race with Jake Stapert, trying to get there on time. We picked up by the Ice Falls, though. Now here comes Tennessee the other way. Looking for it. Out in front. A nice move. Cohen wasn't there to receive. Puck was a little bit too far ahead of him. Rose will get it now. Gets it over in the corner for Tennessee. Updike couldn't hold on. Now picked up by Ryan Andrews. Andrews loses it, though. Stolen right back by Updike. So Tampa on a power play now. 40 seconds of 5-on-4. Andrews down there for Tampa. Fell asleep there. Updike stole it out in front. A nice move. Wraps around. Can't find anything. Saved it. Was there in front. A Tampa player goes flying over him. Updike off his skate. Losing it. A wild sequence of events right in front of the face of Kyle Meyer. Tennessee not able to hold on to it there. William Fortescue now for the Spartans, looking for it. Backhander, scores! William Fortescue for Tampa gets the Spartans up in this game on the power play. And just like that, Tampa takes the lead. Wow, I mean, William Fortescue able to get down the ice, a nifty move, takes on multiple defenders, puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, I don't want to put blame on any Tennessee players right now, but Jack Ani kind of went for a dive there and I think showed his cards to Tampa. So some great poise from William Fortescue to wait for the puck to get just past Jack Ani while he was flailing out there on the ice and get a backhander. Definitely some great skill from William Fortescue there. Some unbelievable accuracy on the backhand and great poise to wait for the right moment to get it past Lincoln Simons.
William Fortescue, oh, so good. Such a good move. One of the better moves I've seen so far in this tournament. Able to get past multiple Tennessee defenders. Out in front again. Tampa had a good look at it. Lincoln Simons was on top of it. A ricochet. Oh, that would have been very dangerous if it connected. So far, the Spartans finding their offensive stride here as we're approaching the halfway point of the second period. Both teams at full strength. Tennessee looking to defend here. They'll get it out of there. Thinking about it, gets it up to Stober. Stober will lose it. Taken by Braden Giederman. Maring now with it. Tries to hold on to it. He'll lose it again. Tennessee will control. Making their way up the ice. Here comes Will Maring. Will Maring almost looked like he was going to jump over a Tampa defender for a second. Now taken by 77, Michael Schmelzler. Andrews trying to get a shot off. Spranklin defended it well. Spranklin now with it. Poked away. William McCann got there in front. Tennessee still has it though. Looking for something out in front. Backhander glove save from Meyer. Oh, Cohen looking for his second goal of the game. And we're going to hand it off to Kate here. What do you got for us, Kate?
Of this game has been a huge deciding factor. I think now there have been scrappier games, but the hits of this game have been huge. It's especially prevalent down here at ice rink level. The rafters are bouncing out of their sockets. Now, up until the last power play friendly we just went on, it has been relatively clean hits. Every single big hit before the last section, and I guess you would say the first period, was super clean but hard. I think physicality is keeping each team on each other's toes, and it will be a deciding factor who can hold it up. Back to you guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Kate. I mean, I agree. The physicality in this game so far has been very prevalent. I mean, we can see it all the way up here in the booth. I can only imagine what it looks like rink side.
Yeah, I was talking to our director during intermission, and he was telling me that actually one of the boards broke during a hit in the first period. Too much chaos was going on for me to notice at the time, but I think we did show a replay of it. I didn't realize that that's what the replay was for. But yeah, that if that doesn't tell you how physical this game is, I don't know what does.
A big hit up on the boards. Justin Evans, he's going to feel that one. Will Schneider kind of laid him out there up on the boards. Now Tennessee coming the other way. Still up on his feet. Nifty skating. Cohen trying to get it. Spranklin gets pinned up on the boards. Puck will go flying all the way back towards Lincoln Simons, where Cooper will rip that one on the side. Pavic trying to hold on to it. Again, he's got that goal tonight for Tennessee. Ice Falls with it now. It's Pavic. Thinking about it. Shot. Rebound opportunity out in front. Beautiful save. Sprawling out. Players up on the ice. Not in their net yet. And it's not going to be a goal. Very good save there from Kyle Meyer. We'll take another look at that. I mean,
absolute
just
chaos
incredible.
in front of the net. Was able to actually finally find it. I don't know if he got his glove on top of it or if he just laid on it. Either way, he was able to freeze the puck to stop Tennessee from a dangerous opportunity in front of the net.
Another huge hit up on the boards. Penalty coming though. Jake Staper, he took a shot there. He is still down.
And it's the freshman Tommy Carroll heading to the box right now for Tennessee. I'm sure for boarding.
Tommy Carroll, again, rookie mistakes. I don't even want to call that a mistake though. It looked like a good hit. However, Stripes, they're going to put him in the penalty box there. And Tampa is going to get another power play. So penalties starting to become a factor in this game.
Their sixth of the night. Not a position Tennessee wants to be in. I spoke with Drew King during the intermission, and I said, what's the plan heading into the second? And he said, score more goals. And, you know, they've got one early to take the lead. But, yeah, you see them frustrated with the refs right now at how this game is just physical in general, so it's hard to come in here and penalize the boys for just playing the game of hockey. But, you know, Stripes have final say, as you say, Charlie. The
I mean,
stripes.
Drew King, so clever with his words, score more goals. Again, it's exactly what you want to see if you're a coach.
And I mean, there's more to it than just that. With uh, in consideration of this Tennessee hockey team, they've been so aggressive on offense and able to have more control of the puck in the opposition zone. So to be down on defense for most of this game, we've
Face
seen them.
off one, and they score! Tampa gets it to go. It was number 77, Michael Schmelzler. A wild shot went flying off the post, landed on the ground, and Schmelzler was able to clean that up.
Chris Kelly is arguing with the refs right now.
Wow, I mean, just the ability to get in there, the follow-up from Schmelzler, such a heads-up play. Talk about IQ, being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard. Somebody's going in the box.
It's Schmelzler.
But
unsportsmanlike penalty, it
or
might
a delay
be.
of game?
One of the two. I mean, either way, it was this guy who scored the goal, Michael Schmelzler.
Refs.
Schmelzer, excuse me.
Have something to talk out here, because if it is indeed a delay of game penalty for dislodging the net, then there should be no goal. But if it is unsportsmanlike conduct, well then, oh well.
I think it's going to stand here.
There's a lot of confusion on the ice right now. Not quite sure what's going on.
We're going to get a puck drop in center ice. It's Frazier and Evans. Face off, won by Tennessee. Collin will get it back to Barry. Tampa up in this game 4-2, approaching 7.5 minutes to go in the second period of play. In the College Hockey South Playoffs men's bracket, winner goes on to play the winner of South Carolina and Georgia up in front. Not able to finish. Frazier had the puck there in the middle. Frazier with it again. Gets it down below. A lot of physicality down there below behind the net of Meyer. He'll come out with it. Tennessee with the puck now. A power play opportunity. A slap shot out in front. Well defended. And another penalty coming. And they're going to get Danny Griffin now for it looks like slashing. So we're going to get 5-on-3 hockey now. Danny Griffin heading to the penalty box to join his buddy, Schmelzer.
Here is the time for Tennessee to tie this game up before heading into the third. This is their opportunity. It's time to take it.
Tampa with a good start to that power play defensively right off the rip. Now Tennessee will look to reset here and get their offense started. I expect Frazier to be in the middle there for Tennessee as they try to find the open lane. Rose skating with it now, looking for anything, trying to get set here. Frazier's got it, back to Rose. Rose looking for it to Cooper. Cooper loses it, back to Rose now. Rose in the middle, Cohen, follow up, Isles wasn't there. Isles with it now, he's gonna get it to Frazier. Tampa playing very tight here on defense. Cooper to Frazier now, Frazier will lose it. Back over in the middle, Frazier's got it, thinking about it. Try to get in the middle again. Well defended. Rose with it now, he might take a shot. Well defended again, off the leg of a Tampa player. And now what could be a shorthanded goal off the post. What a save from Lincoln Simons. Tampa about to get another player out on the ice, so now it's 5-on-4. Frazier with it now, gets in the middle. Oh, it looks like Tyler Isles jumped in front of the shot. Went ahead and helped out Kyle Meyer there for a second. Tennessee, some miscommunication here. Isles with it now. Spranklin's calling for it. Goes back around, doesn't like what he sees. Not paying attention. Isles out in front. Frazier just couldn't get his stick on it. Again, more miscommunication from the Ice Falls. 12 seconds left to go on the power play. Tennessee looking to get one out in front. Follow up. It's not there. Frazier can't hold on. Tennessee not able to convert here. Tampa at full strength. Another shot. Tennessee looking for another one, another save from Kyle Meyer. Kyle Meyer has come to play hockey tonight, and it shows. He has been a brick wall. Tampa survives the 5-on-3. Saved by Lincoln Simons the other way. Danny Griffin tried to sneak one past where he got a goal earlier. Not what you want to see if you're Tennessee. Absolute heartbreak there on such a good opportunity.
Yeah, really wasted. Really wasted 5-on-3 and power play opportunity. It let Tennessee now take over Tampa in shots on goal. 16 for Tennessee now, 15 for Tampa. Unbelievable opportunities all across the board for Tennessee, but didn't get a single one in.
Now, again, you were mentioning earlier, so Tennessee, the higher seed. However, Tampa, they played last night against Alabama, put on an absolute clinic, scoring 7 goals. It almost makes you wonder, do you even want the higher seed? I almost think I would want to puck out in front again. Good save. But again, I would almost want to play a game before because Tampa, they look very warmed up here. Kelly takes a shot there, stumbles down a bit. Jacob Penetrante absolutely knocked him over. And now we're going to get a delay penalty here, some extracurriculars, a little bit of UFC action. Refs are going to have to break this one up.
Yeah, as Robert Seawagon takes a tumble, ref has to help him up. I believe it's him heading to the box. He took a cheap shot on Dylan Updike there on the boards in the corner. Or no, it will be Jacob Penetrante heading to the box.
So looking over.
Yeah, Robert Seawagon takes a tumble there.
And the Oscar goes to Seawagon.
For a little flop there, but yeah, again, little cheap shot from Penetrante on Dylan Updike in the boards. Lets Tennessee, yep, it'll be a 5-minute major.
Doing his best LeBron impression up there, up on the boards.
Yeah, a little why can't we be friends in the arena right now, saying, you know, why do we have to fight?
I mean, why can't we? You know, I heard University of Tampa's quite a nice place. I see their swimming pool on TikTok all the time. Looks really fun out there.
I'll stick with the University of Tennessee, but we're staying biased.
I don't know. I think I prefer the warmer weather, to be honest.
Well, you're from California. That's your domain.
Face-off won by Tennessee. Looking to score here. They're going to get 5-on-4, power play opportunity. Tyler Rose back to Cooper. Cooper's going to give it back to Rose. Again, Rose had that overtime winner against Georgia Tech last weekend with 2 seconds to go. Frazier loses it, though. A rare mistake from Frazier. Some miscommunications on the offensive set for Tennessee as Simons is going to come out of the goal. Ice Falls are going to look to reset here. Oh, a big hit in center ice. Henry Cohen is going to get called for a penalty on number 5.
The Tennessee bench is absolutely frustrated right now.
So they're going to get Henry Cohen for interference.
Tensions are incredibly high in Athens right now. Drew King, I can see it from up here. His face is blood red, yelling at the refs because of the amount of penalties. I think that's number 8 on the night for Tennessee.
If my vision was any worse, I'd mistake him for the Rock Lobsters logo.
Absolutely. They're starting to blend together out there on the ice. We're so far away.
Face-off coming over in Tennessee's zone. 4-on-4 hockey. Ice Falls come away with it. Looking reset. Cooper over to Cohen. Cohen will get this one up to Spranklin. Spranklin, a nice nifty move, still holds on to it. He might take a shot at this himself. It's well defended, though, from William Fortescue. William Fortescue, a big body out there on the ice. One of the defenders you're going to want in front of you. Mitchell Spranklin's going to be coming at you. Rose gets it down below. Schneider has it. Skating around, trips. Calling for a penalty. He's not going to get it. Crimea River. Schneider now gets up in front. A shot, and it's saved. Kyle Meyer, an incredible glove save. So good in net for Tampa tonight.
About a minute 16 left on the 4-on-4, and then Tennessee will go back on the power play again for the 5-minute major on the boarding call cheap shot for Tampa. And so that will spill over into the third period. Tennessee will start with about 50 seconds on the power play. Hopefully they can come out quick like they did here in the second and get a goal up on the board.
Rose gets it to Cooper. Cooper surveying out in front. Schneider couldn't finish. He had a really good look at it. It was flicked away, though. And now out in front, opportunity wraps around, falls. Again, it is quite slippery out there. Jake Staper, he fell down. He had a good look at it. He was a bit too close. Tennessee hunting down an opportunity. Schneider up in front, trying to get it down as James gets. He'll wrap back around, get it up top to the blue line. Tennessee still looking for it. Shot in front. Again, the follow-up wasn't there. So many good looks for the Ice Falls. So 4-on-4 hockey for about 15 seconds. Now out in front again, another good chance for Tennessee. Not able to finish there. So Tennessee, they will be on a power play here for about 2.5 minutes. Cohen's back out there for Tennessee. Tampa looking for a shorthanded goal. Out in front, shot, good save from Simons. Justin Evans tried to sneak one past him. Simons wasn't fooled. Tennessee will now make their way up the ice. Looking to climb back into this hockey game slowly but surely. Coming up on a minute left to play in the second period. This Tampa team, super dangerous. You do not want to be down more than a goal to them if you're going into the third period of play. So just under 2 minutes in the major penalty for Tampa. It's going to spill over into the third period. Isles will lose it, though, and have to go back for that puck. Ice Falls looking to reset. Cohen goes down. Cooper gets it up to Cohen now. He's got Isles to his right. Sends that puck back behind the net. Cohen will try to hold on to it. Chasing it down. Cohen gets a good hit off on Holden Havlovic, causing havoc. Rose now a shot out in front. No one can finish. Cohen followed it up. No score. They can't get it to go. So many bodies out in front, and Tennessee scores. The Volunteers get up on the board. 4-3. So many opportunities. We're going to have to take another look at that. I would love to see that once again. Henry Cohen with the goal was out in front. A Tampa player got in the goal himself to try to stop it, and eventually Henry Cohen was able to sneak it in there. The shot, the goal, the celly, everything about it. Beautiful hockey for the Ice Falls.
Tennessee not taking that for granted, though. They're still fired up on the bench. Now is the time to respond if you are Tennessee. You're going to get a start on the third period with a man advantage for about 40 seconds. So if they can come out quick like we saw in the second, get a goal, they could potentially tie this game up in the third if they don't tie it with 15 seconds left in the second.
This is looking to be a good one. Tennessee looking for another. It's saved from Meyer. So, I mean, the Ice Falls. Oh, that's definitely going to be a penalty or not. Maybe just a little bit of a.
That's.
Kind of took him and just threw him down on there on the ice.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised there's no call there. I wish I wish we had a camera replay to show the refs right there, as I believe it was Jake Stapert just threw down Jack Ani out of nowhere after the play was called dead.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean,
I don't
I
know if
don't
that's a
know.
penalty,
Let's get
but
the
if it
weight on
isn't,
Ani, see if he weighs that much to be that easily thrown down. Could help us gather our decision. And that's going to do it for the second period of play. So we're going to throw it down to Kate really quick.
oh,
And there was some level heads this whole game as it's been tail on tail, but as Tampa pulled that lead ahead, there was some urgency on this side from the coaches, from the players. It got louder, it got urgent, and it paid off. Tennessee just got a goal right before going into the third period, which puts us at a one-score game for this final period. We're going to head to break, and we'll see you all back after.
Thank you, Kate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third period of play in this contest. Tampa Spartans taking on the Tennessee Ice Balls. 4-3 hockey game. Tampa on top. Starting off pretty hot in that second period. Tennessee able to respond. We'll get a penalty coming up, maybe a whistle.
Just a quick little knee-jerk reaction from Bryce Cooper. Important note here, Tennessee is on the power play for a little under 30 seconds from the 5-minute major call at the end of the second.
Face-off coming right in front of Tampa's bench. It's Frazier dueling with Jake Stapert. Won't get him going yet. And Frazier wins it for Tennessee. Ice Falls with it now. Rose loses it now, and Tampa with an opportunity. Out in front, shot saved by Lincoln Simons. Lincoln Simons, I don't even know if he was ready for that one, but he saved it. Just Holden Havlovic got right in front. Tennessee coming the other way now. A shot out in front, another good save. Follow-up, Frazier tried to sneak it in there. A brilliant heads-up save from Kyle Meyer. All right, we're going to go down to Kate. Kate, what do you got for us?
Started pulling some Georgia fans because they started pouring in for their game, and I wanted to know who they were cheering for in this game, and I overwhelmingly got an answer that they are all cheering for the Vols. Some were for SEC loyalty, some were because they wanted to face the Vols when it comes to playoffs tomorrow. There are lots of different reasons, other than the three ladies who said they just want them to have fun. But it seems that Georgia fans are looking for the Vols, and they're hoping that they can pull one more point up to tie the game and keep it going.
I'm going to have to partner with those three ladies. I just want everyone to have fun out here. Again, such a good hockey game. Thank you, Kate. This one should be such a good contest down the stretch. The script is lining up perfectly. Hopefully a movie-like ending. Gets trying to hold on to it for the Vols. Get back into this hockey game. Tampa will send this one all the way back towards Lincoln Simons, or will we get an... Excuse me, where we will get an icing.
Yeah, I've noticed a little bit, it's kind of hard with the glare, but noticed a little bit that the ice hasn't quite frozen over from the ZAM between intermission. I'm seeing a bit more water being squirted around than some of the ice dust that gets thrown around off some of the breaks of these players.
Yes, classic ice dust. We'll get a stoppage to that play.
What will you call it, Charlie? What do you call it?
I don't know, snow. So we'll get a stoppage to that play. Face-off coming in Tennessee's zone.
I don't know. I think snow technically has to come from the sky. I don't.
Face-off coming now. It's Carroll. He's going to win it for Tennessee. Will Maring is going to come away with that one. Tampa will try to keep it in Tennessee's zone in center ice. James Getz will pick it up for the Ice Balls. Carroll's got it, back and forth hockey. Pavic hits the deck hard. Number 7, Justin Evans, did a little flip there. Will Maring trying to sneak it in. He's being hassled up on the boards. Pavic with it. Maring gets it now. Out in front, stolen by Tampa. Getting to it right away, though. Pavic followed up with it. Colm Trainer was going to chase it down, but they'll get some fresh bodies out there on the ice. Ani will dump it off to Spranklin now. Spranklin. And we'll get a delayed penalty coming here. Tennessee's going to pull their goalie, and the Vols, the Dust Vols, that Sawyer was talking about earlier, they'll go on a power play. And another opportunity coming for Tennessee to maybe get back into this hockey game.
Yeah, just looking at the comment section real quick. I'm glad somebody else noticed it, but yes, it is Vols. We like to spell it V-A-W-L-S for those who don't know how that goes. And so, Vols, for all those who don't know, not Vols. Thank you for the person in the comment section who pointed that out.
Yeah, thanks for correcting me. Spranklin now with it. Takes a shot. Saved. And some extracurriculars out in front. I believe it was an accident.
Yeah.
Refs are going to get in there right away. Ani fell down here. They might
I
get
think William Fortescue may head to the box, or Danny
Griffin, yeah.
But I don't necessarily think there was any penalty there, but 5-on-3 heading for Tennessee's now. This will be their second 5-on-3 for the night for a significant amount of time. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the 5-on-3. Now is the time to take the lead. Not even take the lead, just to tie the game and then take the lead from there.
I mean, a 5-on-3 in hockey, so vital, so important. You really want to capitalize if you're Tennessee. I mean, I'm sure head coach Drew King here, he's looking at this like just they really have to get something going. They weren't able to capitalize on that 5-on-3 earlier, which was quite the loss for them. Shot goes flying, but again, you really have to capitalize on these 5-on-3s here if you're a hockey team in the College Hockey South playoffs. Thinking about it, Getz is going to skate back for this one. James Getz now making his way up the ice, thinking about it. Wraps around, still looking for something. It wasn't there. Gets it over the side of Schneider. Schneider's going to try to sneak it in there. Up in front, no one can convert. And puck's going to go all the way back over to Lincoln Simons. They'll track this puck down. Getz will take it up for Tennessee. Gets it over to Tyler Isles. Isles, again, the leader in assists for Tennessee, also the leader in overall points. It's stolen by the Spartans. They'll clear again. 40 seconds left to go, and 5-on-3. About 50 in the overall power play. Again, Sawyer, 5-on-3 is so vital. Head coaches look at it like a cop looking at a box of donuts.
Absolutely.
Isles with it, loses it now. Rose gets it over to his left. It goes back to Rose. Little back and forth action. Sharing the wealth. Not sure who wants to shoot it. Puck goes flying up in the air. Can't really. It looks like number 33, William Fortescue, try to dunk it and just drop it off. Another shot, a body save. Cooper still has it. 3 seconds left of 5-on-3. Tampa player comes out of the box. Isles back to Cooper. Cooper's going to take a shot. Can't get it in there. Follow up out in front. No one can convert, and it's covered up. Such a good defensive effort from Tampa and Kyle Meyer.
Yeah, Tennessee really getting frustrated now, not able to get past the brick wall that is Kyler Meyer and the Tampa defense. You know, I think one difference that's really highlighted here between Tampa and Tennessee's offense is how creative Tampa is on their offense. All of their goals have been pretty creative and very quick. And Tennessee is very kind of poised and slow to see all of their options.
An incredible save from Kyle Meyer. I mean, that looked like Jonathan Quick back in 2012. That was phenomenal. He was able to just get his glove on that and just scooped it up. I mean, I for sure thought he wasn't going to get there on time. It was a really fast shot. Puck out in front again. Tennessee looking to capitalize. Now Tampa at full strength. Tennessee still with it over in Tampa's zone. Rose tries to get up in there. They can't convert. The net's going to fall over and almost trap Kyle Meyer like an animal out in the wild.
15 minutes remaining in the third. Tennessee really needs to find some sort of momentum here. You know, they've had the puck for such a long time, but haven't let anything good. They really need to break up Tampa's defense to get behind this brick wall that they're laying in front of them. So many missed passes, too, that come at Tennessee's fault if they can't connect on those passes that are golden opportunities. Frozen puck now, even though nobody touched it. So guess we're just stopping the game for whatever reason now.
You got Chris Kelly and Shane Kokoska back there for Tennessee, two of the seniors who were recognized on senior night in the Knoxville Civic Auditorium last weekend, two also very good defenders. So Tennessee, not too many offensive players out on the ice. Looks like they're going to look to be a little cautious here. Cohen with it now. Gets it up to Schneider. Schneider trailed by Spranklin. Spranklin shot out in front. Follow-up wasn't there. Tampa coming the other way. Spartans looking to make it 5-3. Puck goes right across the face of Lincoln Simons. Spranklin will follow it up and try to get it back for the Vols. Tracked down by Tampa. Tennessee, some fresh bodies out there on the ice now. Cohen trying to hold on to it. Fortescue was trying to grab it too. Grabbed out of the air. 4-on-2. Kelly, he's got Updike to his right. Spranklin's down there too. Thinking about it. Couldn't get the shot off on time. Waited a little too long. Gets with it. To his left over to Kelly. Almost hits the ref. Has to duck down for a second. Now Tampa will take this one back. Back and forth so far in this third period. Just under 14 minutes to go. Tampa leads the way. Tennessee looking to come back in this game. Tampa now an opportunity. Andrews wasn't there. Would have been very dangerous if he got a stick on it. Getz is going to put this one down. Just try to hold on. Andrews out in front to the left of Simons. Andrews trying to connect there, couldn't find any nylon, and now here comes Hurlbert, the player brought up from D3 just a couple months ago, to Updike, who was also brought up. Updike gets it over to Schneider. Schneider loses it though. Stolen back by Updike, try to get it in there. Good defense played by Tampa. Ani with it, making his way up the ice. The Tampa player is down, possibly injured. Ani goes flying down. Bodies hitting the floor everywhere in this hockey game. Frazier now out there on the ice, the captain for this Tennessee team, trying to get it back for his Ice Falls and get this team back into this game. It's tracked down now, picked up. Nicholas Fontaine looking for it. Rose gets it up to Frazier now. Frazier over to Isles. Rose with it. Followed up by Jake Stapert. Stapert with it. Gets it up to Colvalise. And now a foot race. Here comes Tampa. It's Fontaine. Shot. Misses. Had a good look at it. Cooper trying to track it down. He does. He'll look to reset here. Fontaine in close pursuit, lays a hit on him. Out in front, trying to just get anything to go, and now some tussling. And we'll get a penalty coming here. So it was Fontaine colliding over there, who appears to be, we'll see on the replay right now, so Fontaine collided with Kelly at first. Frazier followed up with him, and then we just got a bit of a tie-up on the top right corner of your screen.
Yeah, so it'll be Frazier heading to the box, probably for an interference call.
So Tampa's gonna go up, or excuse me, Tennessee's gonna go down a man here. Tampa will be on a power play. Under 12 minutes to go in this third period of play in regulation. The last game of the night in the Akins, excuse me, not the last game, the second to last game of the night in Akins Ford Arena for these College Hockey South playoffs. Tampa looking to score. Opportunities out in front. Andrews is down there trying to break free. Still looking for it. Stapert, and it's cleared by Mehring. Stolen back right at the blue line though. Mehring desperately trying to get this up to ice, and Carroll now trying to chase it down. Alexander Moeller gets there before he does. Maring with it now. He's going to reset. Just flick that one up and try to kill the rest of this power play. Tampa resetting. Here comes Stapert down the ice. Stapert looking for it to the side. Couldn't hold on to it, was Moeller. Andrews with it. Andrews and Stapert and Moeller, you can tell they have chemistry. Haven't been able to find the back of the net yet. Out in front again. Simons couldn't track it down. That could have been very costly. So Kelly got up in front. Again, a really big defender was able to ricochet that one off to the side away from Simons. And now Tampa again continuing the onslaught of shots on goal. Fontaine shot saved by Simons.
Great chest glove save from Simons there. Really doing his best to stay locked in here as Tampa's laying on the heat with 30 seconds remaining on their power play.
Simons took that one to heart, literally, as we'll get a face-off over in Tennessee's zone. It's Primo with Cole Valise. So again, Cole Valise, the leader in assists for this Tampa team, 18 on the season. Followed very closely by his teammate Fontaine, though. I mean, a couple of other players, Ryan Andrews, Matthew Locker, so many good players for this Tampa team. Really sharing the wealth, spreading the love. Fontaine, though, he's led this Tampa team in goals on the season. So dangerous offensively as Fontaine tries to get a backhander in there. Couldn't find the shot or the angle. Maring pinning this one up on the boards. Tampa tries to come out of it. It's Fontaine up in front. Can't hold on to it. Another shot off the left pad of Simons. That one was dangerous. I had goal on the tip of my tongue. Fontaine with it still. Another shot, wild one, goes a little to the right of Simons. Fontaine with it, a nice move. Another one, body save. Tennessee now at full strength. A successful power play kill. Fontaine back to Valise. Valise gets it down low to Michael Schmesler. Gets now with it. In front again. Well defended. Diving for it. Henry Cohen tries to get there. Maring up on the boards with it. Primo will come out of it and knock that one back into center ice. Maring will lose it now and regain control. A wild sequence of events there for both these teams. Tampa had some good looks, not able to capitalize. Tennessee's going to look to do that now, though, as they've got some numbers over in Tampa's zone, out in front, not able to control. Stober was in the middle there. Pass had a bit too much heat on it. Ani with it now. We'll just send that one back into Tampa's zone. Frazier tracking that one closely. Isles in now. Time winding down in regulation of this hockey game as we'll get an icing. If you're Tennessee, you got to go soon.
Yeah, absolutely. 8:36 remaining in the third period here in Athens. I think one thing to note here as time is slowly running out is the back checks between these two teams. Right there in the last minute or so, we saw that Tampa is quite aggressive on that back check whenever they lose control in Tennessee's zone, which is causing more time to be killed off the clock, which, of course, is not helpful for Tennessee, but great for Tampa. If you can't get a goal, at least kill the clock. And so Tennessee, if they want to tie this game up, they're going to need to play more aggressive on that back check on the defense.
Cooper down low for Tennessee. Again, trying to brush that puck away from their zone. Time winding down. Again, if you're Tennessee, something's got to happen soon. Cohen with it. Loses it up on the boards. It's a fight for it. Tampa will come out of the pack. Ben Cleary, just clear that one out of there. Cohen lays a hit on Cleary up on the boards. As Tennessee is really looking to get something going. We haven't had a goal in a while. In fact, we haven't had a goal at all this third period. It's been a minute. So again, Tennessee is jumping up in the air first. Tommy Carroll trying to knock that one down. Both these teams a bit dry in the scoring department in this period. A little bit of a stalemate here. We've seen a lot of good defense. Shots on goal kind of similar and kind of low for this hockey game. Contradictory to what we've seen so far in this tournament. Well, Tennessee, again, second in the college hockey South, right behind Georgia, who, by the way, plays later, taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. That should be a phenomenal game. The winner of that will play the winner of this contest here, Spartans, Ice Falls, who's going to move on to the championship tomorrow.
It would be very wild to say that this game is over. One person really has an edge over the other, because if we look back on the season in these head-to-head matchups against Tampa and Tennessee, there's the second game they played, Tennessee was able to come back in the third. 4 goals to tie it up in the third, I believe this is how it went down.
Chris Kelly takes a shot, not able to get it in there. A wraparound, no one was there to follow. Kelly, another one, and that one's going to go all the way back to Tampa.
Yeah, but I believe they came back, tied it up in the third, sent it to overtime, and Tennessee was able to win in overtime. So, but then again, the first game on that Friday or Saturday, can't remember, but Tampa did get the win and held Tennessee down for the rest of the game. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of reflection we're seeing from those 2 games for the rest of this game in the third. Now 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
I mean, again, Chris Kelly, he rifled that puck so high up and so far south. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit the Clearwater Ice Arena, right where the Tampa Spartans actually play. Gets with it, gets it up. Cross ice pass to Stober, hits the boards hard. Looking to hold on to it is Getz once again, gets it back. Frazier trying to get it down there. Multiple Spartans pinning him up on the glass. Tampa coming the other way with it. Flicks it up in front. Lincoln Simons will just call it off there. Holding Schmaling up in front. Schmelzer tries to get it. Excuse me. Number 44, Danny Griffin, looking for his second goal of the night. Couldn't find it. Another shot, well defended. Marion will just get that up. Isles now making his way up the ice. Flicks it up in front. A beautiful pass. A shot. It's saved. Tyler Isles. Almost like a check pass. Let's get a replay on that. Tennessee coaching staff visibly frustrated. Isles flicked that puck up right in front. It was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, so very warranted frustration from Tennessee here, as the puck was not frozen. This is not the first time we've seen the refs call a puck frozen on the ice when Kyle Meyer never actually had control of the puck. This is, I think, the second or third time that a stoppage in play has occurred for no apparent reason.
So Kyle Meyer, I mean, you got to give it to him. He's faced a lot of wide open lanes that the Tennessee Ice Wolves have created, and he's just been able to be so good between both of those red irons and just stop any pucks from sneaking in through there. Tampa will come away with it. It's Jake Stapert. Flicks it up, trying to track it down. Collided with a couple of Volunteers right up in the middle. Cooper will try to hold on to it. Time winding down, just under 5 minutes to go in regulation. Cooper takes a shot, and he is down, covering up his head. Good save from Simons. He'll knock that one away. Ani now will take it up for Tennessee. Vols looking to tie up this game. We haven't had a goal in the third period. Schneider trying to get it up on the boards, and now it's a foot race for it. trying to get it. Tampa comes away with it, a shot, and it's saved. It looks like Simons got a piece of that one, knocked it over to the side. Fontaine had a really good look at it. One of the better looks, one of the more premier looks you're going to get in a club college hockey game. Was not able to finish, though. And now Combe Trainer takes a shot at it. Why not? Updike, nice move. Gets it up to Hurlburt. Hurlburt and Updike. Hurlburt tests the keeper, and he passed that test because he got a nice glove save.
Time is of the essence here with 4 minutes remaining. Tennessee down 1, Tampa up 1. Whatever way you want to put it, whoever you're supporting while watching this game.
Oh, Frazier, the face-off for Tennessee against Combe Trainer. Again, Frazier so good on face-offs as he wins another. Puck almost skips right behind the goaltender. Kyle Meyer. Connor Frazier trying to track it down. Kelly will hold on to it for Tennessee. Stober now we're starting to get down to that time where you want to think about possibly pulling the goalie, Sawyer. Nothing a coach wants to do, but sometimes
it's
you
a
have
really
to make
hard
sacrifices.
decision when you're playing a team like Tampa, who's, like I've said, is so aggressive on their back check, not giving Tennessee any room.
Frazier had a nice little move there. He kind of grabbed that puck, flicked it behind his back, put it back in front of him, almost like a sham god move you'd see on NBA 2K16. Beautiful. Again, not able to finish, though. Again, Sawyer, carry on to what you were saying.
Yeah, it's such a hard decision with how aggressive Tampa is playing, trying to shut this game down. And so, you know, Drew King might want to take a timeout here soon. He's communicating with all his players right now, maybe trying to say, hey, we're going to get an empty net soon. You need to use this opportunity to get the goal and tie this game.
Yeah, looking over at Lincoln Simons, I mean, he's going to be ready to go soon. Although I don't see any indication that Drew King has looked over at him.
Lincoln Simons definitely has had some looks at the bench ready for the call.
He's waiting for it. Tennessee, another shot on goal out in front. Can't get it in there. No goal. Saved by Meyer again.
Benjamin Felicki was calling for it. We'll get a replay here to see if anything happened.
Tennessee, they got up in front, had a couple shots of it as a one-timer, not able to sneak it in there.
Yeah, Tyler Meyer did actually have control of the puck.
Tampa wins the face-off. Just looking to get it out of here, maybe stall some time. You got to be careful with this Tennessee team. Like we said, they have played each other before. Puck out in front, trying to get it in there. Good save. Pavic looking to follow it up. Gonna think about it. Takes another second to look. Doesn't take the shot. He had the shot, didn't take it. Tennessee now starting to look desperate for anything. Maring trying to get it in there. Looking. Tampa, again, well defended, out in front, gets it in there, backhander, can't finish, no one gets it yet. Tennessee, so many chances out in front, and Tampa will clear this one all the way back towards Lincoln Simons, where we'll get an icing. Now, if you're a Tennessee fan, you are on the edge of your seat there. So many chances out in front. If you're a Tampa fan, I also got to say you were probably at the edge of your seat. I mean, Kyle Meyer has just been so good in desperation mode. I mean, you really have to be careful here if you're Tampa. So they're going to pull.
Yeah. I had predicted this just a couple minutes ago. Drew King taking a timeout to have a moment with his team, say, hey, now is the time. We're pulling the goalie. This is the moment. This is the time. First D1 College Hockey South playoff for Tennessee. time to make a statement, not leave early, but it would be a disappointing finish to play in the 3rd and 4th place game.
Still an honor, even to get to the College Hockey South playoffs. But wow, what an honor would it be to win the College Hockey South playoffs. Just looking around the arena once again, a lot of fans starting to pile in for this Georgia game, and I expect there to be multiple people starting to fill in. I mean, it should be such a thrill to see the Gamecocks take on the #1 Georgia Bulldogs, Ice Dogs, I should say, or Dust Dogs, like Swear was saying earlier.
I want to clarify, I never alluded that there was a correlation between the ice dust and the Vols. There was no, I just made a comment on the state of the ice at the start of the 3rd.
Tennessee trying to track that down. Isles gets back to it. Time winding down, just under 2 minutes to go. Simons waiting for the call. They're gonna look until they really hold on to it here. They'll go all the way back towards Lincoln Simons once again. We get another icing. So again, at any moment, they could pull it. Such a good game this has turned out to be. Not much time left.
Lots of altercations on the ice between the Tampa bench and the refs right now. I guess a bit of confusion on who needs to be out on the ice for the rest of this game. 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining. Tennessee down 1. An incredibly tense game with a lot on the line for both teams.
Cooper gets it back. 1 minute and 30 to go. Simons waiting for the call. Again, you can compare it to NFL Red Zone in the witching hour, where wins become losses and losses become wins as time winds down here. Such an important game, the most important game of the season for both these teams. Tennessee taking on the 3-time defending College Hockey South champs, Tampa Spartans. Again,
Lincoln Simons at the bench. Here, and now is the time. The goalie is pulled.
6-on-5 hockey. Tennessee, you got to get one here. Ref's going to call that off right there. So again, you got to win the face-off here. The puck's going to slowly roll back into the goal and score. It's not going to count, though.
So the fans incredibly misguided in terms of thinking that a goal was just scored and the game was over, but
I wasn't fooled.
We'll get the actual start now here in Tampa zone.
Puck isn't dropped just yet. Fans really waiting for this puck to be dropped. And it goes. Tennessee wins it. Isle slips for a second. Cooper with it, skating back. A dangerous play. Approaching a minute to go in regulation. Tennessee looking to tie it up. Who will come out of this game with a win? Frazier's gonna lose it. Tracked down by Fontaine. Fontaine looking for it. Misses. 60 seconds left to go in regulation. Spranklin looking to get it up for the Vols. Who's going to be a hero for Tennessee, or will Tampa hold on? A big hit up on the boards. Tennessee has failed to really control so far ever since they've pulled a goalie. Puck pinned up on the board still. Trying to get out of there. It's going to fall all the way back towards the zone. Just misses the goal. We'll get an icing. 30 seconds remaining. .8 seconds left to go in this hockey game. Spartans up 4-3. It looks like we'll get a timeout here. Tampa, they're going to call a timeout. Head coach Nick Kuzlik. Again, Nick Kuzlik. He's in his 4th season coaching the Tampa Spartans. Helped guide the team to a 30-1 record in 2022 and 2023. The D2 National Tournament semifinals. Again, such a good coaching staff this Tampa team has. Such a good team this team has. That's why they're a 3-time defending College Hockey South national champs.
If we look at the shots on goal here, we're looking at 27 to 20. Who knows how many shots have been taken just in general? Probably 60 to 70 a piece for the team. And if you look at some of the past games this season, look at any team stats. One team is going to have 60, 70, some crazy video game stats for their shots on goal. And that's just how it is in the College Hockey South. But this game is so tight and so close. And we're seeing very reminiscent to an NHL game. Not a very high-scoring game. It may seem like that, but not a very high-scoring game. Not a very high shots-on-goal game. And, again, very reminiscent of an NHL game. That's how close these teams are. And
Tennessee
how good
wins
these
it,
teams are.
looking for something. Stober can't hold on. A wild shot out in front. Tennessee looking for anything, looking to score again. They go to the right. Ice Falls trying to get it in there. Cohen goes flying. 18 seconds to go. 15 now. Tennessee looking for anything. Stober loses it again. Gets it in the middle. Tennessee looking to score. Cooper loses it. Tampa will get it back. It'll go all the way back, and we'll get an icing call. 2.1 seconds to go. Not a lot of time to work with in this College Hockey South nail biter. Again, this game, it's come down to the final seconds. Tennessee, 1, you got to win the face-off. 2, you got to get a clean shot off.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Vols will find their way out of this game with a win.
So Frazier redirecting some traffic for his Tennessee Ice Falls, kind of setting up what they want to do here. They win it. A shot goes up into the sky, and Tampa is going to come away with the win. We'll go on to play the winner of Georgia and South Carolina. Heartbreak for the Vols, an upset. Oh, and we got some miscommunications and a fight between the players. Number 7, Justin Evans, took his stick and hit Cooper over the head. Some altercations. I don't know if we're going to get some handshakes. I mean, tempers are flaring. The fans are loving it. So we got a player down right now. Again, if they delay this game anymore, we're not going to get back till 1 a.m. maybe. Coaches are talking. Tennessee players, looks like they don't want to shake hands. They probably will, though. Can't call any more penalties. Can't give any more power plays. Not much time left. And players will look to shake hands here. So, again, quite the ending to this game. Tampa's going to come out of this one 4-3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, as always, or not as always, for the second time ever doing this. My name's Charlie Serafian. I'm joined alongside sideline reporter Kate Aitchison, Spencer Thompson, our producer, Sawyer Stacy. I'd like to thank everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, get home safe.